Hey everyone, so this is the video for the 2021 Astro-Tarot forecast. This is for the Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Thank you so much for checking me out, and let's move on with the reading. Okay, so just a couple notes here. So please be sure to check your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So we have several different signs. Everyone's really familiar with our sun signs, but you have a moon sign and a rising sign. And yeah, if you aren't familiar with those, you can definitely Google, and there's a lot of like free calculators that you can calculate your own signs. But if you want to ask me for help, I can also help you out with that. I might put out another video about the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, so stay tuned for that. Remember, these are general readings, so if you would like a more personalized reading for you in particular, please feel free to contact me, and I'll be putting my social information so that you can reach me at the end of this video. I will try to make time marks in the video. I myself, I don't really like sitting through long videos, anything longer than 10 minutes. I have ADHD, so it's, I'm just one of those people that I have like really short attention span. So I'm going to try my best to put time marks in videos so that you can find your particular sign and you can read the message for that particular sign. So I'll post those in the comments below. Or if you would just like to read the whole video, watch the whole video, you can also do that too. Again, my goal is to make this video as short, sweet, and entertaining and enjoyable as possible. So fingers crossed. Let's hope we get this done. Okay. And lastly, please be sure to like the video. That really helps me get my channel, get me to promoting the channel, growing the channel, and helping me with motivation to keep going and keep doing this. So I really do appreciate it. Let me know that you've like the video by hitting that like button, and subscribe to the channel so that you are kept updated with the latest videos. I'm going to try to be more make more videos every week. So just subscribe so that you can get notified as soon as they come out. And lastly, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. All right, and let's move on. Okay, a couple more notes. All right, so this is how the readings are going to go. So this video is going to have the 6 signs: Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So I'm going to draw 3 different cards from 3 different decks, as you see in the picture here. I have the Rider-Waite Tarot, I have the Kyle Gray Angel Prayers Oracle, and I have the Chris Gaines Light Seers Tarot. Okay, so the first card represents the energy that you start 2021 with, or you bring in, or the energy that you bring in with you from 2021. Okay, the next card. Okay, second card represents the energy you're going to be leaving 2021 with, and or the energy that you're going to be bringing into 2022. All right, and the third card is your overall guidance from the angels and or your higher power. I particularly work with the angels, and and God. Those are my spiritual team that I work with. So hopefully that resonates with you. Yeah, so that's a little bit of how this reading is going to go. Okay, let's move on forward. Okay, so I like to start off each reading by doing a prayer just to cleanse the energy and to create a space. Uh, you can follow along with me if you wish, or you can just, skip this part if you don't resonate with you. It's your choice. But I'm just going to say it quick so that I can create an energetic space and put good energy out there. Okay, so dear Heavenly Father or Heavenly Creator, please assist us in creating an energetic space of divine love and light in which we invite spirit, angels, and our guides to assist, guide, and protect us in this endeavor from any disagreeable energies. Dear Heavenly Creator, please allow these messages that come through to be healing, empowering, and resonate with whomever needs to hear them. This we ask in the highest intention for the highest and greatest good in the highest and most benevolent way possible. We pray for this or something better. This we ask in love and light. Amen. Thank you so much. And now onto the reading. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, and it's entitled What Messages Does Spirit Have to Tell You for 2021? So I drew 3 cards, and I want to go through each of the cards one by one and tell you the meanings, tell you what important dates may be important for you in 2021, and I'll give you any other messages that may come through. Okay, so the first card is the Eight of Wands. Okay, and this card carries Mercury in Sagittarius energy, corresponds to the dates November 23rd to the December 2nd, and it's 0 to 10 degrees of Sagittarius. All right, so that's the first decan of Sagittarius, and this is a card about taking action, shooting your shot. It's usually a card of fast movement. So as you see, if you look at the card, there's 8 staffs, and there can either be shooting up into the air towards the sun, or they could be shooting down, falling down back towards Earth. Okay, so this is a card of fast movement. So basically, it's saying that and the first position. So this is basically what you're coming into 2021, that kind of energy you're coming into 2021 with. So it says, you got a lot of things in motion, gears in motion, exciting things are happening. So you're full of optimism, you're full of, possibility. Life may be coming at you fast. So that's kind of the energy that you bring into 2021, or you may be bringing into 2021. Okay, so the second card in the second position here is the Ace of Cups reverse. And this card represents water sign energy of Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And it correlates to the autumn and fall seasons. Okay, I like to call this card my Cup Runneth Over card. Okay, referring to Psalms 23:5 if you read the Bible. In the reverse position, it can indicate delays, difficulties, interferences, unforeseen obstacles, and frustration involving relationships or creative projects that you're trying to start up or get involved in, or things that you want to begin. And in the 2 position, this represents what kind of energy you can expect to carry towards the end of 2021 going into 2022. So it looks here that you're starting the energy off. You're starting the year off with, you have a lot of plans, you have a lot of ideas, a lot of pots cooking on the stove at the same time. And towards the end of the year, it looks like you may have some delays. There's some interferences or things that aren't moving as fast as you hope for yet. But be patient. Take your time. You know what I mean. Don't expect to build Rome overnight, so to say. Okay, and to sum up, so in the third position, you have an angelic oracle card. Okay, this features Archangel Chamuel. Okay, and Archangel Chamuel, his name means one who seeks God. All right, Archangel Chamuel is also known as the angel of peaceful relationships. Okay, you can call on Archangel Chamuel to help discover more about God's unconditional love, to help you find inner peace, to help you resolve conflicts with other people, forgive people who may have been hurtful or offensive to you, and to nurture romantic love, and to also bring peace and harmony in your relationships or in your home. Okay, so the card says, open your heart. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Okay, so whether this may apply to you in sort of a romantic sense, maybe it may be you may be entering into a new relationship, or if you're already in a relationship, you may be trying to take it to the next level, or whatever. If it is a relationship for you, keep that in mind about Archangel Chamuel, or if you do have to, if it's not necessarily a romantic partnership, it could be work relationships, or with maybe it is you do need to reach out to your peers more, or network with people to that may have resources and helpful resources to help you with like a business venture or something that you want to do. I don't know if you want to like start an organization or a cause that you're passionate about. Maybe you need to um, convince people or interact with people to help you out in those regards. So think about those things that Archangel Chamuels are affiliated with, and see how you can incorporate, you know, unconditional love, inner peace, conflict resolution, bringing about more peaceful and harmonious surroundings, or finding people that are nurturing and supportive emotionally, and in all other areas around you, to help you pursue the things that you want to achieve in 2021. Okay, well, thank you so much, Aries, for letting me read for you. And I hope this reading has been helpful, and may you have a great 2021. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate your support, and it helps me a lot. With the liking, if you hit the like button, and just make sure you subscribe so that you are notified when the next reading comes out. Okay. Well, thank you so much, and have a good year, and stay tuned for more readings. Take care. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, and it's entitled "What Messages Does Spirit Have to Tell You for 2021?" All right, so I'm going to go through each of the cards. I'm going to read off the card, describe it a little, give you the dates or the time of the year that it corresponds to that may be important for you in 2021, and also I'll tell you what other messages come through for you through Spirit. Okay, so the first card that I pulled was the Page of Cups reverse. Okay, and that card is carries the energy of water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, and it's also describing the type of energy that you came into 2021 with. All right, and so this card relates to the season of autumn and fall. So that may be an important time of year for you in 2021. But this card basically describes emotional manipulation, emotional immaturity, playing with yours or someone else's emotions. So someone that may be playing around with your emotions, or you may be playing around with someone else's. It also represents a fishy situation. So a situation where everything isn't on the up and up. Somebody may be deceiving you, or you may be deceiving someone else, or you may be even be deceiving yourself about something. Your feelings may be getting in the way, so you may not be able to clearly assess a situation without your emotions being involved. And you may need to learn how to separate your emotions in order to make a good decision about a situation. Um, Also, this card also says that you need to start taking care of yourself so that you don't get hurt. Sometimes that means learning how to set boundaries with people and safeguarding your own safe space, basically. Speaking about how you really feel and being honest about how you feel, either to yourself or to other people. Um, so yeah, and getting to know people's true intentions. So you may have people around you that, it's like either they present themselves one way, but then they're actually saying something different, or you may find it hard to figure out what does this other person want from me. So you need to be clear. So this is a card about saying, approaching, the situation as, hey, this is what I want, and it can you, meet me here or not, and making decisions based on that. And you also, it's a card about being careful about your own insecurities and your own vulnerabilities, and being mindful of people who play on your insecurities or your vulnerabilities for their own benefit. Okay, so and this may be a card where you may have to look inside yourself, and this is a and recognize, what are some things I am insecure about, and working on those things and trying to find strength in them rather than running away from them. Um, you may have to do some inner child work, okay? Basically dealing with things that may have happened in your childhood, um, that are affecting you right now in your present day. So yeah, so it's kind of doing some soul searching, and trying to figure out, okay, so let's say if you've been having a series of bad relationships and you can't figure out why you keep attracting the same type of people in your life, or why you keep replaying the same situations, the same script, different cast. So maybe that may mean that you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what is it that I'm not focusing on, or what is it that I'm not addressing that I need to address so that I don't keep repeating the same situations over and over again. Okay, and also, like I said before, learning to face those ugly parts of yourself and finding strength in that. Saying, okay, you know what? Yeah, um, I may stutter, or I may be insecure about this or that, whatever. It's like it's not the end of the world. I can, you know, I can overcome those things, and finding strength to, not be ashamed of who you are and your story and your journey and what you've been through, but realizing that, that makes those imperfections and those things that you're afraid of about yourself, that's what makes you beautiful at the end of the day. So that's the energy that you're coming into 2021 with. All right. So the next card, the second card, is going to tell you about the energy that you're going to be coming out of 2021 going into 2022 with. Okay, and that's the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles reverse. This carries Mercury in Taurus energy. All right, it corresponds to the dates April 21st to the 30th, 0 to 10 degrees of Taurus, the first decan of Taurus. All right, so usually Mercury and Taurus energy. So Mercury is about the mind, the mental process is all about the head, logical, entrepreneurial, communicative. Mercury rules the signs of Gemini and Virgo. So this is about very, mental. It's a very mental planet. Okay, so when it's in Taurus, which is a very earthy, heavy, um, like it doesn't like being in Taurus because Mercury likes to be in the air. It's an air sign, so it's like it doesn't like to be weighed down. So in Taurus, it has to focus about on reality, on the real things. So, it's maybe about, okay, well, I may need a budget. I may need to do this. I may need to, okay, how do I pay the bills? What do I have to do to make ends meet? And that type of thing. So, yeah, so, yeah, so it's like, so basically another thing that you can also think of with the Five of Pentacles reverse, it's about putting your ideas into reality. Okay, so you have plans. Okay, you want to go to Disney World by the summer. So it's like, okay, well, how do I do that? How do I put enough money? How do I coordinate all these things so that I can make this goal a reality, or I can achieve this goal. And also, this is about a test of faith too. So, Five of Pentacles reverse is basically it tells you to look. You have to do a lot of like self-reliance, looking within, finding the light and the power within yourself, to get through hard times or get through a difficult situation that may be a test of faith for you. Okay. Um, Again, it's also about being your own guru, creating your own safe haven, your own safe space, so that you can think, that you can have clarity of thought, so that you can make good decisions, not based on your emotions, but you can kind of like step back and say, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I can put off to later. This is what I can, do on the long term, kind of like prioritizing your thoughts and have clarity of mind, basically. Because Taurus is about groundedness. Taurus is about, okay, what's real and what's not, what's, the important things I need to take care of, so like food, shelter, um, somewhere comfortable for me to stay, clothes, it's about the essentials, so it's like getting that you're getting concrete about the thoughts that are in your head. It's like basically trying to get clear. Yeah, I think I said it. Like you're trying to clear your mind of the clutter, so to speak. Okay, and so that you can focus on what's real. Okay. Also, this card is about being mindful of your finances. Okay, Taurus is the Pentacles are a sign about. Sorry, the Pentacles usually represent money, finances, career, your possessions, things that you value, your ethics, things that you believe in. So so this is about drawing on your own resources, being mindful of how you spend, saving for a rainy day. Um, this card can also indicate a positive shift in your finances or circumstances. So let's say if you experience a loss of some kind, or like a repossession, or let's say if you lost your job, or you had like some kind of situation that happened where you lost some money or lost something valuable for you, or you had to like cut your expenses or cut back on things that you enjoy doing, or you had to really start tightening your belt as far as your finances and your possessions are concerned, or you just had some kind of adversity that affected you in some way. This talks about recovering from that and getting back on your feet. It's also, this card is about forgiveness. Okay, so let's say if you didn't have anything financial that was going on, but let's say that you went through a period or a situation that hurt you or affected your own feelings of value, or something that you once valued. Let's say that if it was a relationship that you once had a lot, put a lot of value and faith in, and or if it was a person, a relationship person, or if it was an organization. Let's say that, I don't know, maybe you got fired from a job that you really wanted to excel in, and you stayed overtime, and you went above and beyond, but then they laid you off, or they fired you for something that you had no control over, or it was unfair, and you had some kind of resentment or whatever. It's about finding forgiveness for that situation, so that you're not carrying around that resentment and that negative energy, you know or those that yeah that low vibration from that experience, so that you can be freed up for to move on for something else that greater to come into your life. And also a feeling of feeling welcome. So maybe you may find something else, if this is pertaining to a career or something. You may, this is about, maybe there might be a new job that comes along your way, or you may come across someone that may hook you up, as far as, hey, I know somebody that is looking for someone that does that thing that you do, and whatever. So it's like, that's what this card is representing. So from from the first card saying about, you know, talking about feeling insecure, feeling manipulated, feeling dealing with kind of like dealing with your vulnerability, your inner child, working on yourself, being mindful of people around you that play on those things or those emotional wounds that you haven't healed from, or and this card here that says recovering from and recovery and forgiving and a new and making a new safe space for yourself. So I would definitely say that this is 2021 is a year where you kind of redefine your life on your own terms. It's a period of a period of growth, emotional growth, emotional maturity, like I said before, and yeah, you and it's kind of ties in with the third card here, called transformation, and deals with Archangel Zadkiel. Okay, and it says, "Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform." Excuse me, I can't speak. All right, I'll start over. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. Okay, so Zadkiel, a little bit about him. He's also known as the Archangel of Mercy, the Archangel of Surrender, and the Archangel of Memory. His name means righteousness of God. In the Bible, Archangel Zadkiel is the one who is said to have stopped Abraham from sacrificing his son. Okay. Zadkiel also helps people heal negative thoughts and heavy emotions that have burdened them as a result of learning experiences through our lives here on earth, by helping you reconnect with God's source energy. Zadkiel helps you see that the spiritual lessons from your life experiences and helps you find a path toward freedom from the pain gained from those experiences that were negatively negative emotionally. Okay, so Zachiel's divine power can be used to heal wounds caused by relationships with other people, and often, most importantly, those wounds from the relationships with ourselves. Okay, you can also call on Archangel Zachiel to help you remember things. Okay, so let's say if you lost something and you're looking for it, you call on Archangel Zachiel. He can help you with that, but also to learn how to forgive, to remember a situation and forgive it, but not forget it. Okay. So again, like I was saying before, if you've been through some kind of situation that was hard for you to deal with emotionally, or that really impacted you emotionally, it was an emotional burden for you. Zachiel comes around to help you transform that um, emotional negativity and turn it into something to help you to grow, turn it into spiritual growth for you, or to help you realize spiritual growth through transforming, learning how to transform pain into freedom. Okay, so in 2021, you will transform you will grow from your life experiences. You will transform and evolve from those experiences that negatively impact you for the better. Okay. Well, thank you, Taurus, for letting me read for you. If you like this reading, please don't forget to like this video below, and also to subscribe to the channel so that you can be updated with the latest videos as they come out and be notified. Okay, and again, thank you so much for watching. Check the other signs for any other messages, for your any other signs, and stay tuned for the next video, and have a great 2021. Take care. Bye. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, and this is what messages the Spirit has to tell you for 2021. All right. So I drew three cards, but as you can see, there's four cards here. That's because one of the cards popped out when I was shuffling them. So I decided to include it in the reading. All right, so I want to go through each card. I'm going to tell you what seasons or dates correspond to the card, and what planets and kind of energy they carry, and whatever other messages the spirit has to come through that for you to know. So just keep in mind the dates. These could be important times throughout 2021 that may be significant for you. Okay, so it looks like the first card here is the Three of Cups. It represents Mercury and Cancer energy, and it corresponds to the dates July 2nd to the 11th. And it represents 10 to 20 degrees of Cancer, the second decan of Cancer, and it represents a time of celebration, togetherness, and partying, especially after a successful victory, pursuit, or endeavor. Okay, it also can represent the trinity of the mind, body, and soul. Okay, so talking about everything being in alignment, about magic being in the air. It's a card of emotional honesty and emotional support from your social circle. All right. The second card that goes along with it is the Seven of Wands. All right. And this card carries Mars and Leo energy. It corresponds to the dates August 12th to the 22nd and represents 20 to 30 degrees of Leo. So it's the second decan of Leo. And this is the card I like to call the King or Queen of the Hill card. Okay, so this card, the energy is about being courageous and taking a stand in the face of obstacles, opposition, and overwhelming odds. Okay, it's all about having the drive and energy to defend and pursue your dreams. And it also could be um, about going into a new venture bravely, or enacting a new plan of attack, or going into a new experience, or it could be again standing your ground and defending, um, your position or a dream that you want to pursue. Okay, so these two cards together tell me that whatever it is that you were in pursuit from. So in the first position here, it talks about the energy from um, going into 2021. So this could be something that you really, really put your heart and soul into, and you were successful in going after it and accomplishing that. Okay, and basically says that something that you were pretty much supported, or something that you the odds were stacked against you, and but you did it. You achieved something. So there's like a lot of celebration and things going on with that. Okay, so the second card here represents the energy that you're taking in. You're taking from 2021 into 2022. So okay, so it describes the Three of Cups, but reversed. So basically, it kind of means the same way, but it's more so um, a caution. So it says, don't become arrogant, okay? Don't party to excess, or you maybe end up feeling lonely, isolated, or caught up in some drama, okay? So remember, I talked about the Three of Cups here. It's about celebrating with your friends, raising your glass to a victory and things like that. So there's Three of Cups here. Um, so it may seem like by the end of the year, you may want to focus on yourself, okay? Start preparing for the next stage ahead. Okay, so this is about it's like so it's like if it's like maybe you've been doing a little bit too much partying, and now it's like, okay, you got to get back to work, so to speak. So okay, so there's and there's nothing wrong with partying or is enjoying the fruits of your labor, but it's talking about having a good work life balance. Okay. There's a saying, work hard and play harder. Okay, this is from what I'm getting from these three cards that I already read for you. It's about balancing your time. All right. Um, and remember, there's a time and place for everything. So don't feel like you're going to miss out on something because you have to focus on getting the task at hand done. And don't feel like, oh, well, I have to live for the day because tomorrow's not promised. You know, so it's like, again, walking that fine line between um, keeping on the course and also allowing your time to relax. Don't become a workaholic, and don't rest on your laurels per se. Okay. All right, and your last card here. So you have Archangel Haniel. All right, and it says honor your feelings. Okay, it says thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. All right. So Archangel Haniel is the Archangel of Intuition. Is also known as the Archangel of Joy and the Archangel of Divine Communication. Haniel means joy of God or grace of God. Haniel encourages us to stop searching for fulfillment outside of ourselves, to bring us within ourselves, to follow our passions, to enjoy the here and now, and to learn how to observe our ego as an opportunity to transform fear into love. Okay. Her high energy vibration can also assist in helping our intuition. Okay, she's known as the protector of souls, and she will provide us with the virtue and spiritual determination to fulfill our higher purpose. All right, she reminds us that when we are expressing love, we are experiencing joy. Okay, so again, follow your passions, as you know the Seven of Wands indicated earlier. Following your passions, like and going for it. This is a time. This 2021 is a time for you to make your dreams a reality. Okay, and there's nothing that can stop you as long as you pursue it with all of your heart. Okay. Um, and again, the Three of Cups also, Spirit just wanted me to add. Don't get caught up in any gossip or anything people are saying, like whispering behind your back or anything like that. Just focus on you. Sometimes you don't there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, oh well, you need to do this or you need to do that, or I think you should do this, or I think they're going to be putting in their 2 cents and you haven't even asked for it. Just focus on the task at hand for yourself and make decisions that's best for you. And sometimes if you do feel like you've got too many, cooks in the kitchen, like sometimes you need to just take a moment and ask for clarity. Again, Archangel Haniel, she's one of those people that helps us connect to our higher power and helps us to listen to that voice that guides us, that guiding presence in our lives, whatever you call that, God, your angels, your ancestors. So she represents that connection to that higher power that we're always connected to. So do not be afraid to call upon that when you do need guidance and direction and some truth, and you need to, or you do want to connect with that higher power to get realigned with your higher purpose. Okay. All right. Well, Gemini, that's all I have for you for today. Don't be, don't, sorry, don't forget to like this video if this reading resonated for you, and please subscribe to the channel so that you can get updated when the newest videos come out. And again, I appreciate you so much for letting me read for you. I hope this year goes extremely well for you, and I'm wishing you all the best. And you have a good one. Be sure to check out the other signs, your sun, moon, and rising sign, in the other parts of the video. And tell a friend, share this video, because maybe there's a message here that somebody else may benefit from as well. And again, thank you so much, and have a great year. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Thank you for checking out the reading. So this reading is what messages does Spirit have to tell you for 2021? Okay, and I drew 3 cards for you. I'm going to describe the card, tell you about the dates of the year or the season of the year that it corresponds to. Just be mindful of that, because that can tell you about an important time of the year that may be significant for you. And I'm also going to tell you about what Spirit messages are come through for you through Spirit. Okay, so the first card I drew for you was the Emperor. Okay, it's the so the Emperor represents Aries energy. Okay, it corresponds to the dates March 21st to April 20th. All right, and it's a card of initially when I drew this card, I got This is about making first impressions, exploring new possibilities. Uh, it's about having a pioneering spirit. Okay, accomplishing things. Okay, either that things for yourself or you in or for your family or people that are um, that you care about. Okay, so the emperor is like basically like the king of the throne. Even though I said king, it could apply to any gender or identity. So this represents the energy that you are coming into 2021 with. So basically, you're out to set upon a new venture. So this is like basically saying that this is what something that you feel very empowered. So that you're coming into this year as from a place of empowerment, of say, okay, this is what I want, and this like you feel in charge, and it's a good energy. Like I said before, you feel like the king on your throne, basically. All right, let's take a look at the second card. So this is talking about the energy around you leaving 2021, going to 2022. So this is the Page of Pentacles, okay? And the Page of Pentacles represents Earth sign energy. So that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, okay? And it's also uh, symbolizes the summer season. Okay, so this is about planting seeds and reaping the harvest. Okay, it's about productivity, using all your talents effectively, um, having ambition, goal setting, achieving your goals. This could be talking about maybe you going back to school and refining your skills or learning a new skill. Okay, and it's talking about getting clear and grounded about what you want. Okay, so it looks like you are, from the first card here with the Emperor and with the Page of Pentacles. So this is about you're looking to take things to the next level. So it's like either you want to start a new project or you're looking to begin a new year this year with like a blank slate, and you're like, okay, what do I have to do to make to achieve things that I want to achieve? Okay, it's about refining yourself. Um, like you kind of like this is like you feel powerful. This is like a good year for you to start making some power moves. So either that's a business ventures, if that's something as far as something that you want to learn how to do, like maybe this is the year that okay you want to learn how to salsa dance. So say okay, you know what, I'm finally gonna stop putting off those things that I been putting off, and I'm gonna do them this year. This is like a card of like energy and momentum. It's like okay, this is what's gonna get done, and I want to pursue art class, or I want to learn how to do this, or I want to go on a trip this year, or I want to whatever. This is your year to make it happen, basically. Okay. Um, let's take the next card here. So in the third position, this is talks about honor your feelings from Archangel Haniel. It says, "Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions." Okay, so Haniel is also known as the Archangel of Intuition, also known as the Archangel of Joy, Archangel of Divine Communication. Okay, Haniel means joy of God or grace of God. Haniel encourages us to stop searching for fulfillment outside of ourselves, to bring ourselves within, to follow our passions, to enjoy the here and now, and to learn to observe our ego as an opportunity to transform fear into love. Okay, her high energy vibration can also assist us in our intuition. And as a protector of souls, she will provide us with virtue and spiritual determination to fulfill our higher purpose. Okay, Haniel reminds us that when we are expressing love, we are experiencing joy. Okay, so overall 2021, this is your time to do what you love, to get back to your core roots, who you are, and to pursue that. Okay, so again, like I said before, with the example about if you love to salsa dance and you've been putting it off because of whatever reason, then this is the time that you're going to pursue that. Okay, sign up for salsa dancing lessons, or if you want to get into cooking class, do that. You know, I mean, this is your year to do those things. Or if you want to travel more, this is your year to start doing those things. enjoying your life, enjoying the here and now, getting back to what brings you happiness and joy, and what brings happiness and joy for yourself and your loved ones, because that's what is on your mind. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your loved ones, making sure that your household is in order. Okay. All right, so Cancer, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Again, please like this video if you enjoyed this reading. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you get updated with the newest videos when they come out. I really do appreciate you supporting the channel, and thank you for letting me read for you. And I hope the rest of 2021 is excellent and joyous and full with all the love and joy that you can imagine and beyond. Thanks again for your time, and you have a good one until the next reading. Take care. Bye bye. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, and this one is called What Messages Does Spirit Have to Tell You for 2021? I'm going to go through each of the cards that I pulled out. I'm going to tell you the planet and the sign energies that they carry. I'm going to tell you the important dates that signify that matches up with those cards, and just keep in mind that those dates may be important for you in 2021. And I'll also tell you whatever other messages come through for you through the cards. Okay. So the first card is the Three of Cups. All right. So this carries Mercury and Cancer energy, and it corresponds to the dates July 2nd to the 11th. Represents 10 to 20 degrees of Cancer, second decan of Cancer, and this talks about a time of celebration, togetherness, and partying, especially after a successful victory, pursuit, or endeavor. It talks about the balance of the mind, body, and spirit. It talks about being in alignment, and basically it talks about the feeling of magic in the air. So this card here is basically talks about emotional honesty and emotional support from your friends and your social circle. So this is about your who the people that support you, the people that you surround yourself by. Um, as you can see, it's like three people raising their glasses up, and they're either like cheering a special occasion. So it's a card that represents partying and that kind of feeling to it. And but it's also a card about together, like yeah, togetherness. I don't know another word to describe it, but it's like you're hanging out with your friends, and it's like you're having a good time with your friends, and being supported emotionally, and people that care about you, and people that are invested in your emotional health and things like that. All right, so the second card, so the first card that represents the energy that you came into 2021 with. So the next card in the second position, or these next two cards, represent what you're going to be represents the latter part of 2021, in which you're going to go the energy that you're going to be carrying into 2022. All right, so you have two cards here. Okay, the first card is the Devil reverse. So this is Capricorn energy. Okay, so that corresponds to the dates December 22nd to January 19th. Um, so this is about freeing yourself from vices, from repeating cycles of entrapment, from addictions and bad habits, from toxic people, from harmful situations and circumstances that no longer serve you. Okay, this is a card about talks about bringing light into darkness. If you are willing to do the hard work, okay, so that means if you are having problems of addiction or obsessions, or you know things that you can't really seem to break, you struggle with. Maybe you are partying too much, and maybe it's becoming excessive, or maybe it's just the friends that you are around. Maybe they're not really. Um, Maybe they're good to have a good time with and hang out with, but they're not necessarily good influences to have around you all the time. if you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to put it in good terms here. So this card says that if you want to achieve success, that you can achieve success and be successful and overcome these things, but you have to realize that you are your own savior. You are your own savior, excuse me, and that you have the power to liberate yourself. Okay, because a lot of the times that we get trapped by things that we like, it's self-created. Like we put these burdens on ourselves. It's like we drink too much because usually it's something inside of ourselves that we're trying to escape from, or we get involved with toxic people because it's usually something, that some trauma or something that we haven't healed in ourselves, that we keep getting drawn to toxic people. Okay, so it's about, again, because it's not saying that you know that toxic people aren't going to be drawn to you. Like, toxic people are drawn to everybody, but it's like, do you let them in? You know what I mean? Or do you know how to recognize people that are going to be toxic to you? So again, it's by learning how to do that, learning how to, you know, not get into harmful situations or circumstances, and to, like, self-liberation. Like I said, be your own savior. Um, in a sense, okay? And the next cup, the next card here is the Ace of Cups, okay? So that talks about water sign energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, all right? And it corresponds to autumn or fall season, okay? And this is, I like to call this card the Ace of Cups, the cup runneth over card. It's talks about Psalms 23:5, and if you read the Bible. So this card can indicate new relationships or a creative opportunity, an abundance mindset. Okay, it could represent the healing power of love, compassion, and forgiveness, and it's a reminder of our God-given intuition that the voice of God speaks to us through our heart. Okay, so from these three cards that I just read, so it looks like there may be some partying, there may be something that you may have to deal with. So if you had issues with, substance issues, or drinking too much, or doing something to excess, it may be that you find friends around you that help you, that in recovery. Like, if you do need to, find friends that support you in your recovery, in your journey of, healing and growth, and liberation, self-liberation, your journey of self-liberation this year. Okay. um yeah, Spirit says to emphasize 2021 is your journey of self-liberation. All right, so that's, Spirit wants me to highlight that phrase right there. Okay, and realizing that, okay, this year, some of you, you may come across a new relationship. Someone new may enter into your life. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship that helps you along that journey. Okay, so you may need to leave some old friends behind and make some new friends, or someone comes along that is the catalyst, okay, or that helps you change or helps you liberate yourself, if that speaks to you, okay. um, and this person could be a water sign, so keep that in mind, okay. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Spirit just told me to end it in, but I want to say that you can liberate yourself too. You don't have to wait for someone else to come along for you to better your circumstances, or to not have any addictions or any issues with, negative patterns and cycles in your life. Okay, so it all starts with you. Okay, you have the choice to free yourself, basically. All right. And the last card here, it talks about spirit animals. Okay, so it says, "Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love." All right. So angels are sending you messages of love, peace, harmony, and blessings through the animals in your life or from the other side. Whether you have a pet here on Earth, a beloved animal that has transitioned, I prefer to say transition rather than died because spirit lives eternally. Okay. Take inspiration from the animal kingdom and nature. Okay. Look for signs and messages they have to bless you with. Okay. Check your dreams for signs of animals and research what that particular animal may symbolize for you. So if you see, I know doves mean peace. So if you see a dove in your dream, okay, there's like a dream dictionary. You may want to look at, analyze your dream, write it down. That's what I like to do. Write it down and then notice what did I feel in that dream, or what emotions came up, or what if other things were going on in that dream. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the creatures that come into your lives. So if you just happen to be walking, minding your business, and you happen to spot like a red cardinal or something peculiar, or like a orange cat that happens to catch your eye and you just happen to be drawn to it, like pay attention to those things because those animal spirits have lessons and messages for you that can help you out. Okay. We can learn huge lessons and get vital guidance from animals that we may encounter. Most people think of Native American animal totems when discussing the topic of animal spirits. However, signs and messages from the natural world are found throughout all cultures around the globe since the beginning of humanity. Okay, animals can provide us with guidance and insight of how our lives could be if we lived more simply or more in tune with the divine guidance that resonates throughout the universe and serves as reminders to live our human lives with purity of thought and emotion. Therefore, incorporating the messages and blessings from nature into our lives supports our spiritual goals. Okay? All right. Well, Leo, thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you like this reading, please don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends or someone that you feel may benefit from listening or watching the video. And subscribe to the channel so that you can get updated to when the newest videos come out, and you'll be the first to get notified about that. All right. Well, thank you so much, Leo, for your time. I really do appreciate your support. And again, I can't say it enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may 2021 be filled with everything you can imagine and more. And until the next video, take care and see you soon. Bye bye. Messages the Spirit has to tell you for 2021. I drew three different cards. Well, actually, there's going to be more than three cards here because when I shuffled the deck, more than one came out. So I decided to include those cards in your reading as well. So the first cards that came up, oh, by the way, so when I read the cards, I'm going to describe the card, tell you what dates are important for you, or the season or time of the year. So you may want to pay attention to that because that may be significant for you in 2021. And I'm also going to tell you what spiritual messages come through for you as well. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So if other signs, there's videos for them up so you can check through them on my channel. Okay, so the first card that I pulled up for you guys was the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, this could either represent a situation or an actual person that may be significant for you. But the first position represents the energy or the circumstances that you're coming into 2021 with. Okay, so King of Wands. All right, so this card represents three different types of energies. The first one is Saturn in Leo. Second one is Moon in Cancer, and the third one is Jupiter in Leo energy. Okay, this card corresponds to the dates of July 12th through August 11th. Okay, represents 20 to 30 degrees of Cancer, so the third decan of Cancer, and 0 to 20 degrees of Leo, which is the first and second decans of Leo. All right. So this one has the energy of moon and Cancer. So they're very caring. They have a big heart. They're not afraid to wear their emotions on their sleeve. They just radiate good energy. They're fun to be around. This is referring to if this card describes a particular person. Saturn and Leo. So they could be a little bit of an older figure. They tend to carry a more mature energy. Um, and they also know how to be optimistic. It's like it's really hard to bring them down. So it's like no matter what goes on, they really um, have a good outlook on things, despite circumstances around them. And Jupiter and Leo, it's like they want everyone to feel good around them. Like they just want to radiate positivity. They just want to lift everybody up and just spread the love, basically. Okay, so again, this card can symbolize the King of Wands can symbolize mastery of courage, passion, and strength of will. This could be a card of trial by fire, overcoming challenges and temptations that require you to have to develop unlimited self-determination, optimism, energy, and motivation. Okay, so that may be some of the energy that you're coming into 2021 with. All right. So it also can indicate someone of status and wealth, someone that is influential and trustworthy, someone who's a problem solver and helps people that they care about. This could symbolize a boss, a mentor, advisor, someone either more senior, more experienced than you. Um, and this could this card, the King of Wands, can indicate good fortune coming your way unexpectedly, possibly through advice, help, a promotion, inheritance. So that's the kind of person that it describes, and it could indicate that the type of situation. It could indicate that you having to become that type of person, or you have to embody some of these characteristics that are related to this card. Okay, let's look at the next card that came out with it, which is the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Okay, and this card carries Earth sign energy, so Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right. It also resonates to the summer season. Okay, and it symbolizes all the powers of the Earth. So it's both the physical and spiritual powers of the Earth. So it could be material things, it could be money, it could be finances. Um, it could be just being human and the spiritual journey that we go through on our everyday lives. Um, it also symbolizes our talents, our health, our wealth, okay, our potential to manifest abundantly, okay, and in the reverse position, it can indicate ideas that are still in the planning stage or blessings yet to come or a need to be patient and persistent. Don't get discouraged if things don't happen right away for you. Like it's coming. Like have faith that things that you're praying for, that your prayers are being answered and they are being heard, that things will work out for you. um, so those two cards represent the energy that you're coming into 2021 with. All right, so let's take a look at the next set of cards in the second spot. Okay, so you have the Four of Wands here with the looks like there's two women that are dancing, and there's like a tent in the background that's built with like the four wands, being lit. Okay, so Four of Wands carries Venus and Aries energy. Okay, and it resonates to the dates April 11th to the 20th, and it corresponds to 20 to 30 degrees of Aries, which is the third decan of Aries. And Venus is the planet of beauty, pleasure, refinement, and attraction. So when it synchronizes with the purpose-driven, bold, fun-loving, and passionate warrior side of Aries, this card symbolizes collaboration and cooperation. It can symbolize marriage. It can symbolize partnership. Think of this card as like as you see the two ladies in there, they're dancing together or dancing at the same time. So this is kind of like two people coming together to, synchronize, to dance, to do this dance together, to celebrate together, and so that's like a good idea to kind of think of it. So it's also an idea about stability and foundation building. Okay, so it's like if you look in the back of that card, there's the four stakes in the ground that hold the tent together. So that's what the Four Wands is about. Um, it's about being synchronized and building something with someone else and combining your talents. Okay, and let's look at the next card here, the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers carries Gemini energy, corresponds to the dates May 21st to June 20th. Okay, and the card is kind of self-explanatory. Obviously, the Lovers, and if you look at the artwork on there, it's the man and the woman that they're coming together, and they have um, it's the Star of David. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it is. That's between them. So they're showing that their third eyes are connected, and it's a love vibration. So this card is also a card of cooperation, working together, uh, unions, uniting, combining forces, opposites attract, um, seeing eye to eye, and it's also a card of, even though there's it's the Lovers card and there's two people on there, but it's also a card of self-care, of loving yourself, being one, not necessarily one with another, excuse me, another one with another person, but one within yourself, being at peace within yourself. Like they have this whole saying that, oh, I'm looking for my better half, and but it's like, yeah, like I would rather be in a relationship with someone, not another half, but someone that's already whole within themselves, because that's like a healthy relationship. Like you don't want half a person, you don't want to date someone that's a half, you want someone that's a complete person within themselves to be in a union with. Okay, so also the idea of soulmates, twin flames, if you believe in that, that's what this is talking about. It's talking about a deeper love and open communication. It's a Gemini, so it's a card of communication. It's a card of lightheartedness. It's a card of fun, um, laughing together, things of that. So if you take a look at all the cards that we discussed here, so Four of Wands and the Lovers card seem to kind of complement each other, and usually when two cards come out that are basically saying the same thing, in the readings, I tend to take that as a sign from spirit that, it's like emphasizing, like it's kind of like saying yes, yes, like it's kind of emphasizing the whole meaning of general message of the reading. So if you look here, King of Wands, if this is someone that you do have this union with, or someone that you do come together with, and that comes someone that's more experienced or someone that's beneficial, that carries the traits of a King of Wands, that's very charismatic, that's very generous, very optimistic, someone that is not afraid of a challenge, a good problem solver, or if this is you in particular, then this is talking about working together with someone, or basically for you, Virgo, you either embody this energy of the King of Wands, or you come together with someone that carries that King of Wands energy this year, and you manifest things, you create something with this person, and it works out for you, and whatever it is. So whatever the blessing that's in store for you, that's signified by the Ace of Pentacles, or whatever that gift that comes for that manifests for you this year, like this person, or if you find how to channel that King of Wands energy within yourself, or that person that comes into your life that is represented by that King of Wands energy. Again, pay attention to the dates here on the reading, because that can also give you a clue as well. Uh, so yeah, so this is a year where it it does look like, you either find someone um, that helps you achieve something, or that really is a good partner for you, that really is a good fit, or you learn how to go out, find that King of Wands energy within yourself, and manifest that goal, or create your own blessings. Okay. The last card here is the Count Your Blessings card. All right. So says here, it said, so have an attitude of gratitude. Okay. The angels encourage you to see the blessings in your life, whatever the circumstances are going on around you. As you radiate an energy of gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness, you attract more of the experiences you are grateful for. Okay. So overall, um, take a look. Like, I'm Spirit wants me to focus on this Ace of Pentacles that are reversed. So if you do, um, when I was talking about earlier about finding that King of Wands energy within yourself, if you do decide to do that, you attract that energy to you. So um, if you find, that the King of Wands energy, let me just touch on that real quick again. So again, courage, passion, the strength of will, trial by fire, overcoming challenges, and unlimited self-determination, optimism, energy, motivation. Okay, if you tap into those qualities within yourself, or work on those qualities within yourself, then you can achieve the things that you want to achieve. Okay, if you find the things that you are grateful for, like look back if you're struggling, um, as far as feeling motivated, as far as um, being not being afraid to make mistakes, to go out there to pursue the things that you want to pursue, not waiting for anyone to give you the okay or the approval, just going out there and pursuing it, then you can do it. Like for you don't there's no reason for you not to find happiness. To It's just be grateful for what it is. Just be grateful for the blessings that come into your life in 2021. Don't get discouraged if looks like things aren't working out, or things aren't moving fast enough for you. You have to hold that space of gratitude, like whatever energy you put out into the universe. So if you're looking around and you're feeling like, oh, when is my ship going to come in, or when is it gonna be my time? Like I've been putting in the work and I'm just not seeing, what I've been hoping for. It's like, work on those. Like, look at the things in your life that you have to be grateful for, and focus on that. And that's where it starts. That's where you start to change. That Ace of Pentacles reverse here. That's when that starts to flip around for you. And whether, again, once you start doing that work, once you start working on that attitude of gratitude, and finding things to be grateful for and appreciated for, and you'll start attracting those things. Okay. So yeah, so it's like you could attract someone that gets you to the next step to where you want to be in life, or you can just attract it on your own. Okay. So hopefully, Virgo, this message resonated for you, and thank you so much for listening to the reading. If you like the reading, please hit that like button down below, and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified for the next videos that come up. And Virgo, I wish you all the best this year. I pray that you have so many things to be grateful for in 2021. And until the next reading, may you be blessed beyond your imagination, and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate this. It's been such a journey trying to make these videos, and stuff going on in my personal life. And this last year, it just seemed like I've just had so many obstacles happening, from having the coronavirus, being in the hospital, then recovering from that, and still dealing with health issues from that, and trying to record videos and do readings and keep up with that every week. I really do appreciate everyone's support and love, and I send that love right back to you. Please be sure to click the like button and subscribe to the channel to support me. I really do appreciate it. And follow me on my social media, on my Instagram, on my Twitter. And last thing, I want to close out every video just as a little remembrance to everyone watching and to myself. And I want to, to my spiritual team, my guides, my angels that are assisting me and empowering me through this whole endeavor. Go in peace and go in love. Thank you so much. God bless you, and may 2021 be the best for you. Take care.